The desert is stirring again, and this time, the storm isn't coming, it's already here. Denis Villeneuve's epic Dune saga is entering its final act, and Dune Messiah promises to be its most ambitious, emotionally charged chapter yet. 12 years have passed since Dune Part 2, and the universe now stands under the absolute control of Paul Muad'dib Atreides. But this isn't the triumphant hero riding a sandworm into battle. This is an emperor haunted by visions, drowning in the blood spilled in his name. Billions have died in the holy war waged by his followers. Planets worship him as a god, and Paul, who once challenged fate, has become its prisoner. The Messiah has become the tyrant. Timothée Chalamet returns as Paul Atreides, hardened and weary, teetering on the brink of a collapse as he begins to see cracks in his destiny. Zendaya once again embodies Chani, the fierce Freeman warrior who fought by his side, but who now questions what he has become. Their once passionate bond is strained by politics, grief, and betrayal. Chani longs for freedom and a future for their unborn children, while Paul battles visions of total destruction only he can see. Florence Pugh's Princess Irulan plays a pivotal role in this final chapter. Her politically arranged marriage to Paul was meant to stabilize the throne, but behind her calm facade simmers growing resentment. Paul refuses to grant her an heir, and her allegiance to the royal Corino bloodline drives her into negotiations with Paul's enemies. Pugh has confirmed her return, and given her brief but powerful presence in Part 2, Irulan's arc is expected to be one of the film's most explosive. The most talked about addition to the cast is Robert Pattinson, currently in negotiations to play Scytale, a face dancer of the Bene Tellaraxu. A master of disguise and manipulation, Scytale is sent to fracture Paul's empire from within. If Pattinson signs on, he'll inhabit one of the most psychologically complex and unsettling roles in the Dune universe. A shape-shifting assassin targeting Paul's morality and identity in the final tonal shift toward deep psychological drama. Anya Taylor-Joy, whose surprise appearance as Alia Atreides in Part 2 stunned fans, is expected to return. Alia remains chronologically a young child in Messiah, but Villeneuve may bend time to let Taylor-Joy fully embody Alia's eerie, prophetic depth. Born with adult consciousness trapped in a child's body, Alia is the living embodiment of the Atreides' unnatural destiny, and her presence could serve both as guide and warning. Jason Momoa returns as Duncan Idaho, reborn as a Ghola known as Hyatt, a clone engineered by the Tleilaxu to infiltrate Paul's inner circle. Though designed to forget his past life, memories start to resurface, creating both moral and existential tension that could unravel or fortify the plot against Paul. Now the casting reveals that may reshape the story entirely. Nakua Wolf Momoa, son of Jason Momoa, and rising actor Ida Brooke have been cast as Leto II and Ganma Atreides, the twin children of Paul and Chani. These characters appear as newborns at the end of Dune Messiah novel, but the decision to cast teenage actors implies a significant leap forward in the timeline. Leto II and Ganma are pre-born. They carry full ancestral memories and prescience before birth, and are central to both Messiah and Children of Dune. This casting suggests that Dune Messiah will not simply pick up where Part 2 left off, but will leap ahead, compressing time and venturing into Children of Dune territory, with the twins already old enough to actively influence the narrative. It hints at Villeneuve making a bold choice, accelerating the Atreides saga on screen while deepening its generational scope. The casting of teenage actors for Leto II and Ganma does more than add new faces. It signals a shift in tone. The story won't just explore Paul's struggle with power and prophecy. It will now encompass the challenges of legacy, genetic memory, and destiny's burden on the next generation. Nakua Wolf Momoa makes his cinematic debut embodying Leto II, the unborn son destined to grow into something unimaginably powerful. Ida Brooke brings Ganma to life, the daughter whose inherited foresight makes her a force in her own right. Production is reportedly moving faster than expected. Florence Pugh has hinted that filming could begin as early as summer 2025, which contradicts earlier statements from Villeneuve suggesting a 2026 start. With Legendary Pictures confirming the script is already in development and the massive critical and commercial success of Part 2, it's only a matter of time before Warner Bros. Officially greenlights the project. As it stands, Dune Messiah is scheduled to release on December 18th, 2026. So prepare for one last journey into the dunes. The spice will flow, the prophecy will be fulfilled, but the cost? That's the part Paul never saw coming.